This is cool because we're in a different region now and there are a lot of cashew nuts. And this is the cashew apple. So the cashew, the famously delicious nut, grows up here. And it's removed, of course, and sold and spread and exported around the world as a very valuable nut. But the fruit below the nut is also quite tasty, crisp. Not a lot of flavor, but you know, it's got some vitamins there. This kind of thing is great. We're just taking a cactus for a walk. And what's interesting about this is it's a very short papaya tree. So how you can recognize in your tropical travels this leaf, these kind of branches, there's no other plant or tree like that. That's a papaya tree. Now this is unusual because you don't see this very often. This is about the top of my head height. So about 6 feet. Just a little higher than me. These are baby papayas, and you don't get to see that very often so close. Most people enjoy papaya. It's a great fruit. I think most people are aware of it, but it's usually quite tall. It's at least normally 3 times this height, and so way up there, so you don't get such a close view. So this is something you'll find all across Thailand, very typical. 20 baht for a bag of fruit. It's a good deal. Trust me on this one. This is a fine. If they're trying to charge you more than 20 baht, you could negotiate. 20 baht is about 60 cents US. So that's guava. And what's next? That's guava, and then papaya and pineapple and papaya and pineapple and mango. Oh, watermelon. That's watermelon. And then we get into something like, this is a very young mango, but it's been super duper pickled. I'd mentioned it before. It's intense. You can try it. I don't like it. So here's another typical fruit vendor, and there's pineapple and guava and watermelon. So I would like to talk about guava. That is another one that is very popular, sold unripe and crisp. So 20 baht. Good price, you know, 60 cents. And here's the little, if you like to sweeten it up a bit, it's not pure sugar, it's like a mix of, I call it flavored sugar. It's pretty good. It's almost a little bit spicy sugar. It's not too bad. It's surprisingly not too bad, but it is sweet ultimately. So they always give you like a giant toothpick, and that's how it goes. It's like that, you know, it's crisp, and yeah, it's tasty, you know. But I'm putting it back so I can just talk and say, you know, again, like with the mango, but this is more extreme. It's difficult to find like ripe, juicy, sweet guava. You can find guava juice, especially like in supermarkets and places like that. But to find the actual fruit, that's a challenge. So if you do, jump on it, go for it, because it's rare in this country, at least in Thailand. My favorite experience once was in India, and a guy I just met at a temple, and he and his family invited me to join them, and then we went driving around in his Jeep, and we stopped at a guava orchard and picked ripe guavas off of a tree, and it was so nice and pink inside and so juicy and sweet. I mean, guava is a delight. You can eat the skin, no problem. It's extra vitamins for you. And yes, I'm obviously a big guava fan. So because it's so difficult to find, I've opened my heart to the unripe guava, and it's still pretty tasty. You get a sense of what it could be. Anyway, enjoy.